David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Durant is out there with Kobe. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. No coverage that time.
Kevin Durant, 3 points.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
And they double up Morant. Here's Williams. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Morant against KD. Unloads from 13. That's short off the rim. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And so it's Memphis with it. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Bane. They need this. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Williams. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Kobe's got the ball. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
O'Neal against Adams. Pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Jackson trying to break free. And it's sent back by Bryant.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Williams. Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his time. He's never going to.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Chicago also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for O'Neal. Giannis comes in for Davis. And Anthony subbed in for Bryant. Now here's Morant. Over onto Kumbo. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Chicago. This run now up to 13-2. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
We got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by James.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
James finds Porzingis. Outside, KD. Another 3 for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
1:06 left in the first. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Morant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Anthony Melton comes in for Williams. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Chicago also making some changes. Paul George comes in for James. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kevin Durant.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tillman passes to Anderson. Shot to stop the run. Porzingis with the rebound. To the middle, and again Chicago running the court in transition.
You got to stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
Here's Melton, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Chicago, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Davis at the power forward.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
And here's Melton after Ben Simmons hitting the three. Fires for three. Paul George grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's blocked by Shaq. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. On the wing, Melton. And again, Memphis no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there, George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He takes it in. It's sent back down by Simmons. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Anderson. And Culver's subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Conchar, defended by George. Paul George with the steal. Here's Shaq. Oh!
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Clark, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Here's Clark after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now, here's Culver. No points in the game yet for him. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And so it's Memphis with it. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And it's Davis with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Chicago.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Culver. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here's Morant. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Outside for Durant. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jackson against Giannis. Jackson dishes to Morant. Takes the 13-footer. Payne for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Goes up. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his first personal foul.
2 shots.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Memphis shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
John Morant. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Williams. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Adams. 5 on the clock. Outside Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Ginobili. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Ginobili against Morant. Looking to get it going, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ginobili.
Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. John Morant, the highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
Now, some people felt, Chris, that John Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year 1. He joined Magic Johnson, great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young, the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty coverage.
And here's Jackson. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. And then Durant with the jam.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
Rejected by Ginobili. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Down low, Aldama, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Outside, KD. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside Jackson. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And James subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Melton. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. Now into the lineup for your home team. Brandon Paul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Xavier Tillman.
Jones against KD. Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 10 points in the game.
As lanky as he is, you would think it'd be easy to throw Durant around or off balance, but nope. Even with contact, he'll still finish.
And Anderson kicks to Culver. To the middle, here's Jones, and Durant sends it back, and he recovers it. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Conchar's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
Jones.
And so he hits both. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Kobe passes to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Launches a three. He can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Culver. 1:07 left in the third. Outside, Jones. 4 on the clock. From deep. Culver's shot is off. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Down low, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Durant against Jones. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Clark outside. Pass to Conchal. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
没有的话，我明天再问你是。哎，那个马感觉要抓一下。哎，走开啦！妈的！好，我们抓完那只马要下了。抢钱、抢粮、抢斗内，什么东西？我没有，我只是用问的。这马长好丑，这马真的长好丑。
Substitution for the away team.
有没有人要赞助房租？有，我们是谁？我们是立达，我们要赞助房租。哇！
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Away team ball. Substitution for your home team. Jerry Jackson Jr. Desmond Bain.
Here's Anthony with the drive. And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Chicago right now, Ben Simmons is out there with Anthony, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bain, covered by Anthony. Aldama. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Passes it to Conchal. The pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Outside for Simmons. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
3 points.
Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Morant. Shoots the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
Memphis moving it around. Pass to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Morant outside. Pass to Bane. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Anthony. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Adams.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Conchar. He's covered by Leonard. Morant drives in. Makes it off the glass.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for John Conchar. Culver's checked in for Bane. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. It's Anderson with the drive. Sweet little floater. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. O'Neal's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. George is checked in for Anthony. And it's Ginobili in for Ben Simmons. Culver passes to Melton. Anderson outside. Shoots from 8. It's blocked by Shaq. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Melton. Back to Anderson. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's George finishing it off.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
Driving inside. Culver's shot is off. Here's Leonard. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
拳现在没出手。